music stop. Hi. Hello. How is everybody doing? How's everybody? Hi. Today we are back with Collar X Malice. We are doing I'm following route order, the recommended route order. I did end up getting, by going in blindly, I ended up getting the dude who always pulls like Neko-chan or whatever. What's his dude's name? I forgot. I already forgot, even though I played this game last week. Anyways, we're on Mineo. Oh God, I can't say anybody's name right. But yeah. What happened last time? Last time, we were just trying to figure out which cases we're gonna focus and solve. I think somebody died. Yeah, somebody died again to X Day's crime or thingy. That's what happened. So that they died, and we're like, oh, that's so weird. I thought I was the victim this month, because they do a victim each month, special victim of the month. That's what they do, and we thought we were the victim of the month, but it was some game dev that was related to some of the August cases, where like they were just killing like online people that troll. That was crazy. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. We also got killed in the game. I got a bad end. The first bad end. Not the first bad end. The second bad end. And Floyd's Floyd's voice actor, Nobuhiko, I think his name, Nobu something, killed us. It's crazy. Really, Floyd's VA? Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't think there would be a Floyd's VA, but there was, and it shocked me. That's for sure. Okay, so this is gonna be right now. I stopped right before we review what happened in the incident, so I'm just gonna read the incident as a kind of refresher, then we're gonna get back. Hello, anime for life. That is so neat. It's so cool. Yeah, they did. How that happened? I don't know how that happened. Okay, so chat is kind of laggy for me for some reason, but you guys are not experiencing any lag, right? Yeah, should be good. TikTok though is perfect. I don't know what it is today with TikTok. It's been streaming nicely. Lag. Okay. Alright, let's read. Oh, I pressed. What did I press? Back. Okay. April 1st, a video of 4 people looking like tied up police officers is broadcast at Shinjuku train station. A voice masked by a voice changer listed the sins that the 4 had committed and then declared that they would receive judgment. Then, yeah, so this is what we're investigating, and the guy that we picked is also investigating this. So we're gonna be partners, detective partners, I guess. He's Sherlock and I'm Holmes, or maybe I'm Sherlock and he's Holmes. We're a duo. We're a duo basically. And then I guess we're gonna fall in love while finding out who did it, which is kind of funny, but yeah. Okay. Countdown to X Day. IX was displayed. Many witnesses assumed the video as a prank, but the police traced the source of the broadcast and moved to investigate. Holly, it's the JP voice actor, not the EN. Then it was discovered that several police officers from Shinjuku precinct were missing. However, the investigation went nowhere, and May 1st came. This time, a video was broadcast across Japan showing 4 costumed people with their heads covered. The police officers were shot one by one on video, and then the perpetrator declared this to be their judgment. That is justice. Okamoto Nobuhiko. Yeah, there we go. That's the perpetrators called themselves Adonis. The nation was shocked. Adonis was the name of a terrorist organization which had attempted to assassinate the prime minister 2 years ago. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. Minor detail, by the way. Countdown to X Day. I think that's 8. Count 8, yeah. 8. The countdown to their so-called rebirth continued. When the police reached the scene of the crime, they confirmed the death of one officer. Bloodstains of several other people were found at the scene, but the other 3 victims were not found. It's because everyone. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for not knowing who's voicing who. I get confused too all the time. You know. The Japanese public reacted in various ways to the countdown. There were no shortage of people in the world who deserved judgment for sins they committed. Someone wanted to save this world that was filled with sorrow. To create their vision of an ideal world, the plan began. We had no intention of lightening our judgment. All would be real until then. That's us. December 8th, 6:30 a.m. Yo. Why are we up this early in the morning? How are you cooking at 6:30 a.m.? God damn. Maybe I'm just like too much of a nocturnal person because this cannot be me. I mix sugar and chopped scallions into the scrambled egg and mix them to whip air in. Oh yeah, that's what they put sugar in their eggs. I could never. I want my eggs like super savory, never sweet. Then I fried the mixture in a lightly oiled pan and finished cooking fluffy eggs with scallion. This should be good for lunch. Oh, it's lunch? Oh, she's making lunch. But wait, if you're making a souffle omelet, by the time it becomes lunch, it's gonna lose the air. You need to eat it now. Girl, what? I looked towards my phone sitting on the dining table. This doesn't make any sense. I don't think she cooks, guys. Inamoto still hasn't gotten back to me. I had felt snubbed by the way that he said he didn't trust me and then just abruptly left in the middle of the conversation. I have to talk to him in person if I want to get his trust. Maybe I should stop by the office today? Contemplating what to do, I continued to prepare breakfast. Yeah. When Kazuki and Akiko came into the living room, I just finished making breakfast.
おはようございます、お姉さん。すみません。またお邪魔してます。
Kolos Neisan, the best friend. We're not even related this funny. Oh yeah! Guys, I think my theory is still holding up. I think best friend over here, he's the one who killed the middle school. I don't know why, but it just gives that vibe, you know? Why introduce him? He's not connected to the crime somehow, you know? He gotta play a big part. He has to be a big part of the story. Anyway, that's me seeing like I'm trying to like be correct. Aha! I was right. I am the greatest detective of all time. But yeah. Anyway, our little brother hates us. Morning, Akito. We're totally happy to have you, but did you tell your family you'd be here?
はい、大丈夫です。母が今度お礼がしたいって言ってました。
Oh, no need. I would like to meet her though. Her family also looks after Kazuki sometimes as well. When I glanced at Kazuki, he just turned away like it had nothing to do with him. Ignoring me, yeah. Same as ever. I just made breakfast. Please have some if you'd like.
いいんですか？実は起きた時、いい匂いするなって思ってたんです。
Yeah.
こんなの大したもんじゃねえよ。さっさと食って、さっきの話の続きしようぜ。
We'll talk to him again. Who's him? What are you guys doing?
続きも何も、相手はあの一色さんだしさ。もう決めちゃっていいんじゃない？
一色？
そうなんですよ、お姉さん。実は和樹。
アキト、こいつはこんな話興味ねえよ。話すだけ無駄だ。
Damn. What if I do care? With a sour expression, Kazuki took a seat and started eating.
それじゃあ俺もいただきます。
He got those glasses. He's surely involved, bruh. Yeah. Yeah. I got an ad jump scare. What? There should be like no ads. I turned them off for the live streams. I don't know why YouTube still runs them. even if I say no. And something new every day. Okay, anyways, I'll look at that later. Like, turn it off for sure. Sure, help yourself. They look so pretty. They are pretty. While serving breakfast to Kazuki and Akuto, I quietly sighed. He doesn't feel like talking to me. He was always cold to me at home, but Akuto made it seem like Kazuki had a wider group of friends. He played guitar as a hobby, so he might have met them through that. Huh. Wait, Ishiki is... I realized that I heard the name during a music program on TV a few days ago. No, there's no way a high school student would know someone famous enough to be on TV. When I placed another dish in front of Akuto, I looked at him. He met my eyes. I think they're supposed to say met. He met my eyes and then just started raking in his food. Doesn't look like he'll tell me if I decided to come back. I was curious, but it was about time to leave work, so I quickly cleaned up and left. Did MC make him mad? I don't know. I feel like he's in his like rebellious phase. Soon after I arrived, I said about answering a stream of phone calls. Yesterday's incident has been publicly acknowledged as being tied to X Day. We had been prepared for this to an extent, but it still stung to know that he had failed to prevent another X Day attack. I answered every phone call as sincerely as I could. At some point in the day, I made eye contact with Moshida. He looked exhausted. Are you all right, Moshida?
ああ、お前こそ平気か
Oh my god.
さっき怒鳴られてるのが受話器越しに聞こえたぞ。
Oh, yeah, customer said, don't worry about that, bro. But oh my god, he looks a little... I mean, he doesn't look any different, but boy, does his voice sound a lot different. He's depressed. It was someone who was at the scene yesterday. She was asking why we were being dishonest, and I didn't just immediately announce that it was an X-Day crime.
あの時はコインの解析結果がまだ出てなかったからな。
Once I explained to her that we couldn't lightly spread unverified information, I think she got it.
そうか。俺の方も似たり寄ったりだ。これ以上区民の不安を煽るような事件は。
Yeah. There seems to be some commotion?
これは。
Oh, what?
おい、動画サイトだ。X デー事件の動画が上がってる。
Another? Oh man, yo, why? Who is the? Is this YouTube or not YouTube? A Malice tube, whatever it's called in Color X Malice. Why are they allowing such videos to be posted, bro? Upon hearing those words, I reflexively began typing on the keyboard. Yo, this music's intense.
再生の日まであと23日
Man, it's the quiet one. There's like multiple people behind Adonis, and some of them just like talk so quiet. And this is one of them. Like what? Was that voice? Distorted voice. Is this a somewhere? There's a fire near the public restroom. What?
過剰な愛の押し付けは時に狂気となります。それが妄想による愛ならなおさらです。
Listen, if I want to be Delulu, let me be Delulu. The hell?
世ごと狂気で脅され怯える女性がいても警察は事件が起きていないからと見て見ぬふり。
Oh. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
多くの女性を恐怖に陥れた輩にアドニスが裁きの鉄槌を下します。
You go, girl, but not in this way, maybe. Maybe this isn't the woman rights we should be talking about. A dark figure was visible in the roaring flames. Could that be?
通報が相次いでる。手遅れだろうな。
Oh, he's a feminist? I think the voice was a she, because it was a little high pitched. Wow, you don't know, right?
昨日と同様、特防にも応援要請が来てる。星野、お前はここで待機だ。
But
こっちはこっちで人手がいるからな。
yes, sir. After that, I kept answering the torrents of phone calls, repeating my responses and apologies. Yo, why are people calling a police officer? They're barely doing their job correctly because like they're getting crime after crime. Give them a break, public. Jeez. After a while, the panic finally died down, and I finally got a break. That was really tiring. I was feeling overwhelmed by sleeping.
ああ、くたびれた顔しちゃって。生きてる？
Eh? Ah, bestie! Well, she's not bestie yet, but she's coworker bestie, I guess. I turned to face the voice, and Sakuragawa was standing there, holding a large hot dog.
アドニスがまた事件を起こしたから、あんたも参ってるんじゃないかと思ってさ。
I don't know. Wait, today's been confirmed too?
そう、コインが一致したからね。それと、今回の実行犯は7月の事件に関わりがあるらしいよ。
Oh shoot! Wait, so then all of them are repeating their murders, right? The August case, July case comes after June. So then June was the middle schoolers, right? So the people who killed the middle schoolers, or the person that killed the middle schoolers, is gonna do it again tomorrow, and then holy crap, you're so screwed. I don't want to work here anymore. Oh my god. Your life is glitching a little bit? Oh no. How so? You're stopping and going? Oh yeah, I see that. I see that. Print some things off in the back. Hi, how are you? What's up? Yeah, who's she? She's in another department. I think she's in forensics. And she looks at like the dead bodies for us and stuff. As you know, we always need a token forensics person in every crime show, so she's the one. The July case. Yesterday's crime was related to August, and now this one's related to July. Oh, see, I already figured it out before you. You gotta keep up. That's right. The statement in the video said, "For all our fellow women who have endured such terror, that suggested a connection to a stalker." December 8 incident has been added to the materials. Girls game Barbie are ASMR, yeah. Excuse me. I interrupted Sakuragawa and looked at my phone. Come to the office today. I don't have the right to refuse.
急にげんなりしちゃって。嫌な知らせでも来たの？
No, not really.
遠慮しないで言ってみなって。ストレス溜め込むとハゲるよ。
Oh, look at her grin! Suddenly reached for my head and Sakuragawa chortled.
ここでずっとこもってるのも良くないし。息抜きにさ、昼ご飯上で食べない？
Oh my god, I see that in the animes all the time, yes. Okay. I picked up my lunch and coat and went to the roof to join Sakuragawa for lunch. Hold on, I'm adjusting the camera, bro. Don't mind me. Okay. As one might expect, being that it was December, nobody beside us was eating up on the roof. Even with a coat, it's pretty cold up here.
そう？私は結構外にいること多いから、大して気にならないけど。
We sat next to each other on a bench, and Sakuragawa chomped down on her hot dog. She sure loves her food. Look at her go. Watching her eat made me hungry, and I picked up my lunch.
お、そのミートボール美味しそう。
You can have one if you'd like.
いいの？星野、あんた分かってんね。
She's so real for that. Rosa's almost Malice. Like, yay, congrats! I hope you guys have a great Malice birthday outing. If it's not an outing, then polling or hangout, whatever it might be. Yeah. Sakuragawa popped a meatball into her mouth, and then her eyes lit up.
うまい。ねえ、もう一個もらっていい？
Go ahead. Because she took such delight in my cooking, I ended up just giving her all of the meatballs I made. Oh.
いやー、 なんか力がみなぎってきた気がする。あんたと知り合いになってよかったわ。
Real. You're flattering.
で、どう？ X デー事件の捜査は進んでるわけ？
I am working with Inamoto now, but it's actually not going very well.
なんで？榎本なんてあの事務所の中じゃ一番扱いやすいじゃん。
Is he? I don't know. I feel like he would run away at the sign of like any tension between us, you know? He seems like that type of shy guy. He seems to be avoiding me though. Yeah, see?
避けられる？ああ、それはあれでしょ。あいつ女に免疫ないから。
That's his issue. That's
ムカつくことに、私に対してはそうでもないんだけどさ。
Damn!
女と1対1で話したり、目を合わせたりするだけで胸が苦しくなるらしいよ。
He's that bad? We made eye contact when we talked yesterday, though he looked away immediately. Rose, when's your next stream? My next stream is on Malice's birthday, Sunday at 4 p.m. EST.
あいつって見るからに。と、かわいそうだから明言はしないでやるか。
I feel bad for him. Okay, not the pity. Huh?
ま、慣れれば落ち着いてくるだろうからさ。広い心で待ってやりなよ。
Huh. I felt like it was more because he doesn't trust me as a woman. Still, I learned that I had to be sensitive around him, so this had been informative.
あ、そうだ。榎本が頼れないなら、佐竹さんを紹介しようか。そう。機捜のベテラン刑事で、X デー事件の初動捜査に関わってる人。
What is a preliminary analysis? This is the first part of an investigation done immediately after a crime has been committed and is usually done by field operators. Oh, but wasn't Inamoto part of that? Yeah, he was.
榎本も在職時代には俺の師匠だっつって慕っててね。まあ実際佐竹さんは義理人情に熱いとこあるし、何かと助けてくれると思うよ。
Okay. I should obviously gather information about the crimes, but this could be my chance to learn more about Inamoto. Oh, please introduce us.
了解。時間見つけてあんたのことは話しといてあげる。
Yay. Thank you.
ま、このくらいはね。ミートボールのお礼ってことで。
There's a Reggie Nepal. Yeah, I can see it. Her personality. Why? Because Reggie likes to eat a lot and she does too. I'm so glad that I picked packed meatballs for lunch today. Yo! Alex Mouse is one of my all-time favorite games. It's a lot. My best friend loves Color. I'm playing it because she basically sold it to me. Dangerous Spell. I will get to Dangerous Spell. I have to see if I can stream it. And then I Hi Muno, what's up? I could be introduced to a valuable ally in exchange for a portion of my lunch. It excited me enough to get on the phone. It looks like Moshida still isn't back. Maybe I can take a few minutes. Sakuragawa lent me the April and May case files, figuring I'd need them for my investigations. I read through the files. Okay. What do we... Oh, we don't get to see... Okay. Oh, no, we do. Okay. 4 police officers had been taken captive, and one of them had been confirmed killed. The victim was Yuta Fuji, an officer who worked at... In April, Adonis had listed the sins that his officers had committed 2 years ago. He had performed a mistaken arrest. Damn, we're killing people over a mistaken arrest, though? An arrest where a suspect is taken into custody and later released after a thorough investigation has been conducted. Police were not legally able. Oh. However, the matter had been quickly settled out of court. The people he mistakenly arrested were Yashiro Ishiki and Tomoki Ogata. In fact, I have the same birthday as Khalib. Oh my god, your birthday too is Khalib! Yay! Happy early birthday. I'm saying it now. Hmm? Yashiro Ishiki? I had heard that name this morning. I remember he wasn't as well known at the time, but his arrest made the news. My meatballs had gotten me the files, and Sakuragawa had told me to pay her back whenever I felt like it. But she was already going to introduce me to Satake, so I couldn't keep asking her for help. Her birthday also is the same as Kalim. Really? June? You're a June baby too? June 24th? Yo, that's crazy that we get two people the same birthday in the chat. That barely happens, actually. What's the odds of that? It's more rare than no, it's more common than you think. Yeah, it is. But yeah, oh my happy early birthday to you. But she was already going to introduce me to Satake, so I couldn't keep asking her for help. Right? That's so cool. Yeah. So who else can I ask? Hiroshi came to mind. He had shown an unusual interest in my collar. I don't know if I want to ask him. I'm not sure I want to do this, but here goes. What floor was he on again? Was he field operations? I feel like he was at forensics. No, he wasn't. He was field operations. Support team. Okay, there we go. When I timidly knocked on the door and opened it, Hiroshi was waiting for me, grinning. Oh, he knew. He knew they were gonna come, bro. What the hell? It looked like everyone else was out. Oh, how convenient.
君が4月と5月の事件を担当することになったって柳くんから聞いて、そのうち来るかなとは思ってたんだ。
Yeah.
何せ榎本くんは捜査に本腰を入れているとは思えないからね。たとえ苦手でも君は俺のところに来るしかない。
It's not that I don't like you. I wouldn't put it that way.
取り繕わなくてもいいよ。君露骨に俺のことを疑ってたもんね。
You know what? She had valid reasons though. Okay, hi he. That's just because the way you act and talk is not the most friendly.
言うね。やっぱり君は面白い。榎本くんじゃなくて俺のパートナーになってくれればよかったのに。
Is he one of those characters where, like, no matter what route you pick, he still yearns for you no matter what? I mean, obviously he doesn't like us like that right now. I'm just saying, like, that line was like, it's giving me 707 vibes. They both have bizarre fashion sense, but Shirashi's harder to deal with. So about the cases, I ignored the partner issue and tried to steer the conversation back on topic.
何でもいいから知りたいって顔に書いてある。でも俺いまいちこの事件には興味が湧かなかったんだよね。
I don't think the problem is whether it's interesting or not. While I fought back the urge to ask for his input, Shirashi picked up a tablet.
4月の X デー事件の動画。まあ君も当然見たことあるでしょ？
Yes, but police have really scrubbed the video from the internet, so it's hard to find anything now.
さらっと流し見するのと本格的に事件を調べるの前提で見るのとじゃ違うからね。ひょっとしたら新たな発見があるかもよ。
Oh. Okay. No, interesting. Here's, have you ever tried Lindor chocolates? My dark chocolate strawberry. I have. Did I? I had dark chocolate before, I think, but I never tried the strawberry flavored one. Now I'm curious. I didn't know they had strawberry flavored chocolate. It sounds good. I love strawberry in general. Okay, especially strawberry flavored things. Okay, back. With that, Shirashi tapped the screen and replayed the April video.
汚れた日本を再生するため、これより X デイへのカウントダウンを開始します。彼らは警察官として悪を裁く立場にいながら罪を犯しました。今ここにいる4名の罪を白日のもとにさらします。
I think it's hella crazy though that they're killing people over a mistaken arrest. Like, I feel like the police have done worse, no? Right? I don't know. Maybe Japan is like just too good of a country in terms of police, but I doubt that. They could have come up with something better.
違法捜査、誤認逮捕、暴力団との裏取引、横領、証拠品の捏造、
Okay,
取り調べでの暴力行為。
that all of that makes sense. I thought it was just only one mistaken arrest. Whoa.
自己保身や出世のために他者を踏みにじり、自殺へ追い込むなど。
See? What? It's not included.
彼らの行いにより、心に傷を負うばかりか、命を絶った者もいたのです。しかし彼らは罪を償うことなく野放しにされています。このようなことが果たして許されるのでしょうか。彼らのような犯罪者には裁きを下さなければなりません。我々の目的はただ一つ。この新宿区を再生の足がかりとし、汚染を浄化していくことにあります。恐れを抱いた者はこの地を去ってください。我々は引き止めはしません。
Then leave this land. Well, until everybody got like a lockdown, now nobody can leave. So, because they had no strawberry tarts and no blue, and I'm not saying this is just man. I hate cake. Yeah. Then you relate to cater. I get it. Sometimes cake is a bit too much. I don't really like whipped cream on cake personally. I feel like it tastes great compared to other frosting.
ですがどこにいたとしても我々の裁きは下ります。例外はありません。我々は世界の断りを再生させる。弱者が虐げられるだけの世の中を変えるのです。X デイへのカウントダウン9。
Back in April, we hadn't understood what they meant by judgment, but in May, it was made crystal clear.
この動画が流出した当初、世間の人々は肯定的だった。官憲の不祥事はとても叩きやすくてね、権威を笠に威張ってる人間を地に落とす。民衆はそんな展開が大好きなんだ。
Yeah, that's true. It's easy.
だから警察官の犯罪は格好のネタになる。あの警察官最低だよねって具合にさ。でもそれはあくまでネタ。そんなに深くは掘り下げられない。せいぜいあの動画が本当なら彼らは裁かれるべきぐらいのものだ。でも5月の事件で風向きが変わった。君、あの時流れた動画は検証した？
No.
かなり拡散されたからまだネット上に残ってるみたいだけど。
She brought up the video on the tablet.
皆様、お待たせいたしました。裁きの時間です。以前述べた通り、ここにいる彼らは罪を犯した罪人です。
You know, the time of the videos implies that from April to May, and this is a different voice too. I clocked that. They couldn't find these police officers for like at maybe like less than a month. That's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me. Like, are they that good? I don't know. Seriously.
日本を再生するためには彼らのようなものを駆除しなければいけません。
What is the game about? It's an ultimate game. We're a police officer and we're trying to solve these criminal organization that's trying to do the purge in Japan, and everybody got a gun. The organization is that strong that we just had to arm everybody, and it's chaos. Yeah. Rose, who's your favorite streamer, by the way? I'm trying to think of who I was watching lately. Okay, lately I've been watching Real Easy. I was watching his Danganronpa streams. They're not streams though, they're like bots. So does that count? I don't know. Hi Diana, what's up? You know, my friend and I quote Ichi. Oh, that's cute, Ichi. Hi. Oh, thank you for the heart, me. Raise you in. Kenji or Kenji? Kenji. I know Kenji. My video lags. I couldn't hear you. Oh no! So everyone's been saying my video's lagging. So here's the thing. I upped the quality so you guys can see a little better while I stream. Maybe I should bring it down a notch. But yeah. It is. Yeah. Okay. A murder mystery? Yeah, it's a murder mystery. Essentially. In order to cure Japan. I remember that. That was crazy. So the game is surrounded by that, the X day. Eight months from that time. And we have a collar. They put a collar on us. So we're trying to survive because they're saying, hey, you police officer, you specifically, you girl with the collar on, we decide to kill you if you don't solve these investigations that we're committing. I mean, these crimes that we're committing. So, yeah. So murder mystery purge ultimate game basically, Rose? Yeah. And we're a victim. We're a victim trying to solve this together. All right. It was still hard to believe that the people's death had been broadcast live to the public in this way. Moreover, the perpetrator had talked like they felt no remorse.
この動画を見て、世間は異常だ、殺すのはやりすぎと批判しだした。
I switched up on
現場には1名の遺体が残されてたけど、他3名は結婚のみで行方知れず。
Still missing? Guys, we're doing a horrible job. What do you mean we can't find bodies from like December? That was May 5, 8 months ago almost. Right? No, 7. Yeah. About 7 months ago.
まあでも事件発生から7ヶ月になるから、もうどこかで処理されちゃってるかもね。
What did I do the math? He did it for me. Oh man, I really just gotta read. While Shirashi spoke casually of such things, he was gazing into my eyes.
ねえ、君は動画を見てどう思った？
What I thought? Killing is going too far. Their methods are very wrong. This is the same answer. This is essentially the same answer. Wait, but what does this mean? Their methods are wrong. Like, do you want them dead? Kind of crazy. Maybe not. Yeah, because I don't think, and to be honest, if they like do, well, embezzlement is crazy. Like, I just want them to do time, right? I don't want them dead. That seems a bit. Shh. What? Shirashi placed an index finger on my mouth as I was about to voice my thought. Then his finger moved down until it landed on the collar.
君は肝心なことを忘れてる。ここにもう一人いること。
Loki, I forgot that they can listen to us. They literally are on our neck. Hi, Trippy. I like your new profile pic. I immediately knew that he wasn't talking about another person in the room, but he was trying not to talk about the collar directly.
署内で聞き込みもいいけど、意見を求められたときどう答えるかちゃんと考えて発言しないと。
But like, I don't think they would kill me if I said that what I think they're doing is wrong, right? Unless maybe they just switch up on me. Actually, no, he might have a point. They might switch up on me. Loki.
殺されちゃうかもしれないよ。
Yeah, okay. The chilling words made me swallow hard.
犯人からの手紙を見た日からずっと考えてたんだけど。犯人は君のことを我々の良き理解者で崇高な意志を継ぐ可能性を秘めている人間と評していた。犯人は君を同類だと思っている。でもまだ同志とは認めていない。
Tadashi lightly tapped the collar.
これはいわば試験じゃないかな。
Oh. An experiment?
そう、テストみたいなものだよ。犯人のお眼鏡にかなうかどうか、それを試すために用意されたアイテム。
Okay.
だから君が犯人の掲げる正義に反したことをした場合、危害を加えられるか、あるいは
Okay, but how is that my fault, bro? They're the one who put the collar on me.
見込み違いと判定されて殺される。
Tadashi gazed at me and walked away. Without realizing it, I started trembling. Oh, great. What's this game about? It's an ultimate game about this girl. She's a police officer and she lives in this modern day Japan where there's like a criminal organization called DOVA that's killing everybody. And after she's killing everybody, after like they're killing everybody, they put a collar on her and they said, "You should solve our crimes." And we're trying to like solve them so she gets to live to see another day. Crime, mystery, it's a mix. We were careless, yeah. Free my poor girl, yeah. This is too much.
今後は発言に注意した方がいい。特に今のように質問を求められる場面では細心の注意を払うこと。いいね。
Okay. But like, it's so messed up. Like, they're the ones who put the collar on me. Of course I'm gonna be like against them. Whether or not like I knew about them beforehand. Of course I'm gonna be against what they're doing because that means they're gonna kill me. It has to be more careful from now on. That's so unreasonable. Sure, she has a point. I've been only thinking about preventing people from knowing about the
軽
collar.
率な言動を改めさせるには疑似体験をさせるのが一番。どう？聞いたでしょ？
Ah, that's smart. Yes.
その様子だと身に染みたみたいだね。それじゃ死なない程度に頑張って。
Thank you very much. Concerned about how much she seemed to enjoy that, I left the field of work behind. Yay! December 8 to 5 p.m. After lunch, I returned to my standard job of answering phone calls. Girl, how are you not leaving your job? Isn't it a 9 to 5? I don't know. Moshida had just returned from working at the crime scene, meaning that my police work for today was over. Oh, yay, okay, we get to leave. Oh, phew. I had to go over the office. So I'm not going to be able to offer much since I'm doing the. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, isn't this like the train station in Japan? I feel like it's like that says like, I don't know if it says Metro Asta or something, but I feel like all of this is a very familiar. You know what I mean? Very familiar. Oh wait, no, this is in Shibuya, right? Is this Shibuya Station we're looking at? I feel like we're looking at Shibuya Station. Is this the Shibuya crosswalk? Actually, I'm just saying out of my head now. Okay. Anyways, if you more, yeah, no work. Pretty sure it reminds me of someone from a game, but I don't know who. Oh. I've heard some people said that his little like cones on his head reminds them of Anya's cones that she wears from Spy Family. Anya. Rose, why were you flying? All I can report is that today's incident looked like it has some connection to the X-Day case. I could already hear him calling me a useless, stupid cat. Bro. Wait, no, I can't tell them that I'm going to be able to talk to them. Okay? I just had to suck up whatever they threw at me. Patience was key. Still answering phone calls for 2 homicides in 2 days. They wore me out. Wah! I yawned.
Get!
Inamoto! What's he doing here? I thought I was alone, so I completely relaxed. I immediately shut my mouth to hide the fact that I let out a gaping yawn a moment ago. It was awkward, incredibly awkward. I wondered if he had seen me making a weird look or something. Enomoto slowly backed away from me, his lips curled into a frown. Huh? Wait a... Out of the blue, he turned and sprinted away from me. Yo, this gotta stop, bro. Why are you running? Wait! Followed him, but like Yanagi mentioned, his field officer wasn't just for show. I gradually fell behind. I really lost sight. Wait! Ah! Oh, in my attempt to chase after him, I'd stumbled and fallen. This is so anime. Oh my god. I scraped my knee in the fall, and now it burned. Girl, please. Enomoto had gone away, and I had taken a massive spill. When it rained, it certainly poured. I sighed and tried to stand up. I noticed a shadow racing toward me. Oh. Brother. He felt bad, so that's why he came back. Enomoto.
大丈夫か?
Oh, yes, I just scraped my knee.
なんだって俺のせいだよな。
Yeah. No, I was just careless.
いや、だってどう考えても俺が逃げたせいで。
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
女に怪我させるとか、男としてやっちゃいけねえっていうか、かっこ悪すぎだろ。
Okay, you know what? He's sweet. He's a gentleman about it. I had only tripped, but Enomoto seemed rather taken aback by all this. It's nothing much. Please don't worry about me.
バカ! そんなわけにいくか! おぶされ!
Okay. Huh?
どうせタケルに呼び出されて事務所に行く途中なんだろ。だったら、俺が運んでってやるよ。
We literally just scraped our knee though. Like, I don't think it needs all that, but you know, whatever. Go off, King. Enomoto got on his knee in front of me and looked expectantly at me.
いいから遠慮すんな。
But...
ああ、もうじれったいな。しゃがんでやってんだから、早くしろって。
Why is he getting all mad at me for it? He's the one that ran off. For real. I really wanted to refuse, but I felt sorry for Enomoto because he looked so harried and desperate. Well, if you don't mind then. Yes, carry us, yeah. Oh, yay, CG! Oh, they're so cute! Oh my god. Meanwhile, me, while I'm crying, I scream my knee, internally crying. Yeah. Mr. Eye Patch, yeah! Kind of acts like Deuce, to be honest. Honestly, I can see Deuce doing this. Yeah, like he runs away from embarrassment, then he comes back. He's like, no, I gotta be cool. Gotta be an honor student. The colors remind me of Alien Stage. Ooh, yeah. That is a good similarity. Yeah. This is so cute. It is cute. What's wrong?
あんまギュッと抱きつくと、背中に、その...
Those. Okay, buddy. Huh?
これ式のことでどうしてどうする? こういう時は考えるな、感じろ。
Don't think, don't feel. Okay.
違う、感じてどうする。そうじゃなくて心を無にしてたな。
Alright, he instantly ruined the moment for me, bro. Like, what is this?
なんだ?
If I'm too heavy, should I get down?
バカ言え。これくらい全然重くねえっての。つうか軽すぎなくらいだ。ちゃんと飯食ってんのかお前。
Oh my god, I just noticed that she just totally like ripped her leggings too. Girl, no. I would be so pissed. Enomoto's tone softened slightly and he started walking.
さっきはその逃げて悪かった。メールも返信してねえしさ。
Oh, that's nice. At least he apologized. Yeah, I was shocked at you running off.
そうだよな。思いっきり感じ悪かったよな、俺。
Good night, Holly. I'm glad you came back for me, though. You could have just left me behind.
いや、そりゃ、だって、なあ、あれで無視とか、男が廃るじゃねえか。女が困ってたら、手を差し伸べてこそ、 真の男ってもんだし。戦国時代でも女を大切に扱った武将の逸話は多いからな。
Oh, Enomoto, are you a big history buff or something?
お、なんだ、お前も好きなのか？
He so badly wants us to be a history nerd too. For real. I wouldn't say I'm into it, but I do have a passing interest in history.
ま、その辺の尺度は人それぞれだからな。ちなみに日本史と世界史どっちが好きだ？
Japanese if I had to choose. I could never remember all the names from world history.
ああ、わかるわかる。カタカナばっかでむずいよな。俺も日本史、特に戦国時代が好きでさ。
Isn't that like another Otome game that has the name of it, Sengoku? I feel like there is. Anyways, that's he's adorable. He is adorable. I'm not a Darius Tsundere. Yeah, oh my god, that song sends me back, bro. I feel like there is going to be a little bit of romantic in here and kind of in here. Yeah, it's an Ultimate game, so there usually is a romance plotline. I'm gonna enjoy it. I nodded along with his opinion and earnest agreement.
武将の生き様ときたら最高に痺れるぜ。織田信長、武田信玄、豊臣秀吉。
Enomoto cheerfully recounted the names of famous historical figures. As I listened, a sudden realization dawned upon me. The Sengoku period. Ah, is that why you wear an eye patch?
その様子だと気づいたみたいだな。
No way. He's such a nerd. Yo.
そう、この眼帯、これこそ。かの有名な独眼竜、伊達政宗公を俺がリスペクトしてる何よりの証。
Oh, one-eyed dragon. Hold on, let me search this dude up. Date Masu. Oh, he's really famous. Japanese samurai. Oh, he's a September baby. Okay. He's just a very wise strategist. He's a samurai. Famous samurai. Okay, cool.
どうよ、最高にかっけえだろ。もうお前、今笑った？今のは笑うとこじゃねえよ。
Don't laugh at his hobbies. Wait, his eye patch is a nerd thing? Yeah, 100% a nerd thing. Yeah, yes, I did.
これ、笑うなっての。俺は笑わせたくて言ってんじゃねえ。本気なんだぞ。っていうか、どこに笑う部分あったよ。
I'm sorry, but it was cute.
なぜだ、なぜみんなこの話をすると笑ったり生温かい目になるんだ。
No, my laughter was surely because of Enomoto's personality, not because I was making fun of his fondness of history.
後にも先にも柳先輩だけだぜ。黙って俺の話を聞いてくれたのはさ。
And he's so nice for that. I'm going to assume that was probably because he wasn't sure how to react.
け、いいよ別に。女にこのロマンがわかるかっつうの。
Oh, he's pulling that card. Okay, buddy. Oh, but I do think the way people lived was rather dramatic. And they left us many wise sayings and teachings. We can learn a lot from them.
ふん、言うじゃん。でも、内心呆れてんじゃねえの？タケルにも散々バカにされたしな。
I'm not shocked. I think it's wonderful that you're so passionate about history. I don't know very much about history, so please tell me some more next time.
気が向いたらな。
Although Enomoto's reply was curt, he definitely seemed happier. And I was happy that he decided to meet me halfway. Although he told me to get down once we were at the office, Enomoto continued up the stairs with me on his back.
よし、到着っと。俺、消毒液と絆創膏を持ってくるな。
Putting me down on the sofa, Enomoto quickly went deeper into the room. Forgot to thank him.
昨日とはえらい違いだな。
Noble. Sasuke had been watching us. His eyes widened slightly. He's probably impressed, or he's like, what the hell?
待たせたな、星野。さあ、これを使え。
Oh, a little hug for me too. Enemota rushed back over to me with a first aid kit. Thank you. I disinfected the wound and put a bandage on it. I finally sighed.
大丈夫か?
It's just a little scrape. It'll be fine. More importantly, thank you for carrying me all that way.
おお、いいよ、礼なんて。元はといえば俺のせいだし。
Is he being bashful? Seeing Enomoto look away, I smiled softly.
で、
Just as the mood was finally calm, Sasuke interrupted it. I'm sorry for making you wait. You called me here because...
焼死事件についてに決まってんだろ。知ってること話せ。
Well, I knew it'd be about that. I was getting accustomed to Sasuke's brusque manner. I didn't go to the scene today, but the information I got from Sakuragawa said...
なるほどな。昨日は8月、今日は7月の事件に関わりがあると。
I'm concerned about that too. They also seem to be somewhat sudden crimes. Yo, I am surprised that he did not insult us yet. He did not call us Bakaneko or whatever. I am happy. There's improvements, guys.
そうそう、俺も全く同じこと思ってた。気になるよな。
ろくに考えねえで周りに合わせてんのがバレバレなんだよ、バカが。
Never mind, he's mean. Never
mind. なんだよ。考えなしでも直感で気になったっていいだろ。
Normally, Yanagi would intervene here to calm Enomoto down. Where's Yanagi today?
捜査に出たっきり帰ってきてない。あの人のことだし、足で情報を集めてんだろ。
Damn, okay. See, it must be difficult to investigate after quitting the police. As I was sympathizing with Yanagi, Sasuke snorted at me in derision.
毒仕込まれた首輪をつけられてる割に、ずいぶん落ち着いてんな。
Can a girl live? Question mark. Can a girl just be happy that she's not dead yet? Question mark. Sasuke? Huh? Dude, I swear. I'm gonna see if I can turn off ads. I could have sworn I said no ads. Let me just check again. Eh?
お前ってさ、本気で事件解決する気あんの?
Yes, bro. Hello? We can't be whimsical and jolly? That's what I'm saying. Of course I am.
どうだか。もっと死ぬ気で捜査しねえと、そこにいるお偉い犯罪者様に殺されるぞ。
Alright, buddy, whatever. Well, Shirashi and Sasuke now. Why is everyone feeling the need to remind me of the collar? They're really trying to rain down our parade, bro. That's hilarious. It wasn't as if I didn't think about it. I could feel the cool metal of the collar with every heartbeat, and it was always brought me down.
首輪についてはさ、あんま触れない方がいいんじゃね?
Oh yes, speak for us. I mean, not speak for us, but you know, like step up for us. Yeah. Support.
もし好きでやられたんじゃねえなら、こいつだって怖いだろうし。
I'm scared out of my mind. Surprising, Enomoto steadily stood up in my defense. But Sasuke only directed his caustic gaze at him and sighed disdainfully.
アドニスに繋がるかもしんねえやつを一番嫌ってたのはどこのドイツだ?
それは変わんねえよ。こいつの疑惑が晴れたわけでもない。
Okay. Well, give me one sec. I'm trying to see. Yep. Oh wait, can I edit this part? Yep. pre-roll ads are on? Can I turn them off? Okay, I don't know if that did anything. If you guys still see ads, let me know. I think I fixed it. Okay, thank you for coming in, Elba.
けど、わざわざ首輪のこと挑発する必要だってねえはずだろ。
他人にかまけてる暇あるのかよ。自分の捜査全く進展してねえくせに。
Damn, is he? I feel like he isn't the only one not making progress, though. I feel like you too, Sasuke, have not found any new information. Like, damn.
それは。
Let's focus ourselves a bit. Enomoto looked down, chewing his lip. Watching him, Sasuke clicked his tongue.
だんまりかよ。お前何のためにここにいるわけ？
So mean.
起訴をやめたのも事件を追うためだろ。だったら、そのために動いてみせろよ。
Enomoto opened his mouth as if to retort, but then hung his head helplessly. Why doesn't he say anything? I resisted the impulse to ask the obvious question. Though we were working on the same cases, I still didn't know why Enomoto had decided to investigate. When I had asked him before, he said he didn't trust me and then dashed away at full speed. But he carried me all the way here after I fell. Even if his doubts had created a gap between us, he seemed like someone who was kind enough not to ignore a person in need. Someone like him had quit the police to pursue this complex string of crimes. He had to have good reasons. Sasuke, I hesitantly spoke up. I just became partners with Enomoto, and I don't know him very well. But if he quit the police to chase this, I think he had to have his reasons. And you must know them, too. But if you're criticizing him just because he hasn't shown results yet, so isn't any progress better than none?
バカ猫の分際で言ってくれんじゃねえか。
There it is! I swear to God, he has to call this Bakaneko every day without fail. Like, he needs to get one in, bro. I'm sick of him. I'm tired of him. John, this game is an anime. Yes, this game, after the game was released, there was an anime movie that was adopted to it. A lot of people don't like the anime movie, though. They said, like, the quality is not good enough or something like that. But I don't know. That's what I heard. He glared at me, and I tensed up in fear, but I couldn't back down.
まあ逃げ回ってばっかで自分の意見もろくに言えねえやつよりはマシか。
This game reminds me of my game my friend was called Limbus Company. It's really interesting. I like that. Oh, I've heard about Limbus Company. I want to check that one out too. Sasuke, still glaring at Enomoto, gave him an indecipherable look.
バカ猫の言う通りだな。俺が何か言ったところで何も変わらねえ。お前がいつまでも立ち止まってる限りな。そこにいるだけじゃ無意味なんだよ。
Damn. With that last remark, he picked up his notebook computer and left the office.
うるせえ。
Uh,
そんなの俺だって分かってんだよ。
Enomoto muttered to himself. He seemed terribly depressed. Unsure whether I should continue down this topic, I didn't know what to say to Enomoto. Yep, 7 p.m. Damn, time moves quick now. Or not quick, slow in this game. All that was just 2 hours. In the end, we were both cowed by Sasuke's words and decided to leave the office. Once I'd calmed down, I remembered the things that I blurted out. Enomoto, I'm sorry for being so presumptuous to Sasuke.
いや、お前が謝ることねえよ。むしろ、あんな形でかばわれるとは思わなかった。
Well, that's because you defended us too. See, guys, we're going closer. We're going closer through Sasuke. What a hater brings people together. We both walked for a while, ending up at the front of the train station. Am I imagining things? Has Enomoto been glancing over at me for a while now? Is there something on my face?
ああ、違う違う。そうじゃなくてよ。ここで会った時、あくびしてたなって。
Please forget you saw that.
そんなに恥ずかしがることねえだろ。いろんな事件が立て続けに起こってんだ。精神的にも肉体的にも。疲れてんだから無理ねえよ。
Enomoto surprised me. I thought he would laugh at me.
でさ、そんな状態でタケルの毒舌攻撃なんか食らったら、そりゃひとたまりもねえっつうか。気を落とすのが普通だと思うぜ。俺をかばっちまったから余計睨まれてたし。あいつ、気遣いとか知らねえから。
Seeing Enomoto's pained expression, I couldn't help but give him a smile. I chose to do that myself. Besides, I still haven't lost my hope or heart yet. I'm going to put my all into standing up to Adonis from now on.
お前って強いんだな。いろいろ。
Yeah. What's that supposed to mean? I feel like you're making fun of me.
してねえよ。よし、英気を養うためにこのミネオ様が飯をおごってやろう。
Yay! Now, girl, take the offer.
いいからいいから。
Dude.
これぞ兵は神速を尊ぶってやつだ。
What? This idiom refers to a combat where a moment's delay can lose the battle. So being swift and decisive is the utmost important. Yeah. I don't think that's what the saying means.
いいんだよ。こういうのはノリと雰囲気が大事なんだ。
Okay. It was amusing to see Enomoto attempting to sagely wave a fan in the heart of winter. I see an army marches on its stomach, does it?
そうだ。戦の前の腹ごしらえは基本中の基本だ。遠慮せず、たらふく食え。
No, he didn't think you're coming. Then I will take you up on that offer.
苦しゅうない。じゃあ早速行こうか。
Hello? Okay, so K is the first guy that I got, but I went back to get Enomoto because I wanted to try to do his route first, because that's like the proper route recommended. Bruh literally just invited him himself to go eat with us, bro. He's hilarious. Kazaki?
こんばんは、猫さん。俺も仕事が終わってお腹が減ってたんだ。ミネオくんがおごってくれるなんてラッキーだね。
You know, I didn't realize this, but I think this guy, for some reason, he reminds me of Deko's voice actor, right? I'm just gonna Google it real quick. Like, I have a feeling that he does share the same voice actor with Deko When was he a part of this? He was not a part of this. He invited himself. He was lurking in the shadows. He was watching us. He's a creep. He's a creep. Okay, Yuki Kaji. Yeah. Oh, no, he's not Deko. He's Shoto. See, I confuse the two very often. He's Shoto from My Hero Academia, and he is Melodious from Seven Deadly Sins. That's where he goes. And of course, he's also Eren Yeager. Because he's cool like that or whatever. Anyways, not the self-invite, yeah.
いや、誰もお前にまでおごるなんて言ってねえけど。てか、まずどっから出てきたんだよ、お前は。気配もなく近づいてくんな、忍者か。
So funny though that he was like keeping himself like a secret, and then at the minute that he heard that there's gonna be free food, he's like, screw the mission, I'm coming too.
まあ、細かいことを気にする男はモテないよ。
モテないだと。
Wait, what? Men who sweat the details are unpopular? Bro, no! He's manipulating him!
いいだろう。
だったら存分に味わわせてやるよ。
Wow. He did this all in the name of free food, by the way.
この榎本峰夫様の懐の深さ、細かいことをスルーする生き様をな。やった。ここ数日あんまり食べてなかったからたくさん食べようっと。
Sir, is everything all right at home? What do you mean you haven't eaten in a few days? What are you doing?
なんだって財布。
My wallet, no. Now he cares.
札はある。しかし1000円札。ギリ5000円あるかないかか。
5,000 yen. Hold on, I'm gonna do a conversion. I gotta know how much money this man has on him. I don't think it's a lot. 5,000 yen, that's like, maybe 20 bucks? Oh, that's 31 bucks. Almost 32. He got $30 on him. Should I chip in? Yeah, $30 ain't gonna cover 3 people, bro. Going out to eat nowadays? Nah.
男に二言はない。お前は気にすんな。
Oh.
足りるかな。
No, save him, please. Are we going to be okay?
ねえ、早く行こうよ。ステーキが俺を呼んでるんだ。
We're gonna chip in 100%. Steak, bro.
ステーキだと？いやいや、待て落ち着け。今日はあれだ。肉は危ない。
Meat is dangerous, guys.
という
Dangerous?
ことで、今日は俺の行きつけの店に行くからな。反論は許さないぞ。ノーモア贅沢だ。
No more luxury. I assumed it was someplace cheap and followed Enomoto. At least I've learned a little bit about the kind of person Enomoto is.
お前がいつまでも立ち止まってる限りな。そこにいるだけじゃ無意味なんだよ。
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Based on the way Sasuke phrased it, something must have happened in the past. Maybe Enomoto would tell me about it someday, if not now. I hope we'll have more mutual trust as partners by then. That's what I was hoping for, at least. What's that? Side? Oh. The police believe in justice, rejection of evil. A wish to put others' need before yours. A desire to save others. I choose this path because I believed in it. I never turned back. I'd always looked straight ahead. So how did I end up here? Where had I taken a wrong turn? Good night. Good night, Anime for Life. Thank you for coming. How did I end up here? Where had I taken a wrong turn? All I knew for sure was that I had been foolish to be so blindly devoted. Now I was trapped in cold reality. My fleeting dreams vanished into thin air. I have no idea how far I will fall. All I can do now is wait judgment. Is this any game name? It's Collar X. Here you go. Chapter 2! Yay! No problem. December 9th. 12:30? Is this noon? It's here, right? I stopped in front of a room. Field Operations Team 2. It was a department that worked with forensics and detectives mainly for preliminary investigations for assault, homicide, and other heinous crimes. Of course, the X-Day crimes were in their domain. It's Inamoto's former team, too. I felt terribly out of place in this area as a Skirpo officer. That was because... 30 minutes ago while eating lunch, I got a call from Sakuragawa. Has Sakuragawa learned something new about the incident? I excitedly picked up the phone.
昼飯中だったら悪いけど、ちょっと急ぎで鑑識まで来て。
I will never get over how pretty Ichika's phone is. It's so pretty. I want like that type of pink I want in a phone. Anyways, continuing. Dang, she hanged up on us? Okay. Sakuragawa, hello. Sakuragawa hung up without waiting for me to give her a reply. Don't understand, but this is no time for me to be enjoying lunch. I quickly scarfed down the rest of my food and headed to forensics. What is so cute? It is. Wow, this looks hectic. The investigators seem to be getting ready to head out to a crime scene. I might not be able to speak with Sakuragawa. Thinking that, I looked for her.
Hoshino.
Sakuragawa wove her way through the people coming and going and greeted me.
あんたに頼まれてた佐竹さんとの仲介さ。ほんとなのにどっかのバカのせいでこのありさまだよ。
You say that every time when she shows up on screen, bro. She's so fine. She is, though. Riled up. Could it be another X day? What do you think it could be, girl? Yes, of course.
窃盗事件だから多分違うよ。
Oh.
そんなわけで私は付き合えないんだけど。
Bummer. Okay.
佐竹さんには4月と5月の事件を知りたがってる子がいるって伝えといたから。
Okay.
特防として治安維持における情報の共有って名目でね。一応あんたとあの事務所の関係は黙ったままにしてあるからさ。佐竹さんと実際会ってどこまで明かすかはあんたが決めな。
Okay. So you're saying
話は通してあるからあんた一人で会いに行きなってこと。昼休み中にね。
Gotcha. What? But that's too sudden.
どうせなら早い方がいいでしょ。相手は佐竹さんだし悪いようにはしないよ。
桜川出るぞ。
CSI?
了解。じゃあ星野、あとは自力で何とかしな。
With that, Sakuragawa left, tugging along her work equipment. Because she told me that, I hurried over, thinking that I couldn't hesitate. But now that I was here, I was nervous. Sakuragawa told me that he wouldn't treat me badly, but I'm about to go and meet a veteran detective. They're very busy in field ops, so I'm stunned that he managed to make time for me. I timidly hovered by the door, but my lunch break was winding down. Okay, let's do this. I took a deep breath and knocked on the door. Excuse me! ... Yo, everybody's staring at me in this room. Come on. As soon as I entered, several men who looked like field ops detectives sharply turned their attention towards me. Slightly intimidated by all of their gazes, I stumbled over my words. I'm Ichika Hoshina from the Special Regions Crime Prevent Office, local office. Is Mr. Kenzo Satake currently present at this time? I raised my voice more than I usually did, probably because I was nervous. The room fell silent, but the next moment... Oh, he doesn't get like a picture? The men erupted into bright laughter, and their laughs echoed throughout the Okay.
威勢が良くていいじゃないですか。彼女、うちに向いてますよ。
Oh, are they gonna recruit me?
そうだな。人事に掛け合っとくか。この
Hand this one
うちに
over.
よこせってな。
Okay, bro.
いいですね。なんせうちはむさ苦しい。彼女みたいな子が一人でもいれば仕事にも張り合いが出ますしね。
I don't really like that comment, bro. What do you mean put some pep into our step? Why would that... Just say you need to diversify. Putting it this way is... downright dirty is crazy, though. That's a little... Welcome back, Namu. Yeah, I get it, though. Maybe people don't like sausage parties, I guess.
何言ってんだ。うちで一番むさ苦しい顔してるくせに。
Damn!
いやいや、先輩のおっさん臭さにはかないませんよ。
I awkwardly stood there, then a voice suddenly called out from the back.
おい、お嬢ちゃん、こっちに来てくれねえか。
Oh, it wasn't them. Alright, I hurried over to the owner of the voice who pulled me from the ocean of awkwardness. Wowie! An older, wiry man was waiting for me. Could this be? You old. Kenzo Satake. He's 53. Not bad for
俺が
53.
佐竹健三だ。桜川から話は聞いてるぜ。
His gentle smile immediately soothed away all my anxiety. I'm Ichigo Hoshino from the Special Regions Prime Prevention Office and Local Office. I'm terribly sorry for taking up your time during such a busy day.
いやー、こいつは驚いた。桜川の知り合いって聞いて、てっきり男っぽいのを想像してたんだが。
Yo, what is her reputation? First of all, what do you mean by manly? Second of all, is this what? Do they just see Sakuragawa as like more of like a mask than a femme presenting person? I guess. Hi, Christina. Well, hello. How are you? This is what I come back to when I decide to check the comments.
それがまさかこんな礼儀正しいお嬢ちゃんだとはな。
Polite, well-mannered. Yo, what?
ほら、桜川はあんな性格だろ。女友達がいるのかちょいと心配してたんだよ。あ、くれぐれもこの話は桜川にしないでくれよ。またうざいって言われちまう。
Hey, yo, okay.
佐竹さん、そんなの今更じゃないですか。
そうそう、新宿署の父ちゃん、いやじいちゃんでしたっけ。
Grandpa's crazy.
おい、勝手に人をじじい扱いすんな。まだ俺は現役バリバリだぞ。
Yeah, 53 I don't think is like grandpa age. Grandpa age is, I'm thinking like 60, 70. Like around that age, you're gonna be starting to be called grandpa. Name isn't even that manly yet.
うわー、もうその表現古いですって。
No, leave him alone.
うるせえなったく。ああ、ここは騒がしくていけねえや。
Yo, they give him hell every day for sure.
お嬢ちゃん、ちょっと上に出ねえか。
alright.
佐竹さんが若い女の子と密会しようとしてる。
羨ましい。
Yeah.
あのな、これも仕事のうちだっての。俺がいないからってサボるなよ。
Yo, this department sucks, bro.
分かってますって。雷落とされたくないですし。
ごゆっくり。
Let's get out of there, bro. Oh,
騒がしい連中ですまねえな、お嬢ちゃん。
Not at all. This is different than what I imagined. Satake and the other detectives were approachable despite their intimidating air. Their cheerfulness bore a close resemblance to Enomoto's style. I followed Satake up the roof, where I was immediately assaulted by the winter chill.
悪いな、お嬢ちゃん。ちょいと寒いだろうが、我慢してくれ。
Okay. Please don't mind me, but the way you keep addressing me.
お、気になるか。俺からしたら、若いもんはみんなお嬢ちゃんか坊主だからな。
Oh, cute. He's definitely an unk. Yeah, he's unk status. When Satake said that with an ear-to-ear grin, I couldn't help but smile back. It's just a little embarrassing to be called that at my age. But I know you're just saying it to be friendly, so I don't mind.
そいつはよかった。ああ、そうそう。ちょいと一服しても構わねえか。
Not at all. Satake took a cigarette out of his pocket and put it to his lips. Oh, I did not think they were going to animate this.
どうにも
Show it.
息抜きにはこいつが必要でな。ちまちま喫煙所で吸うよりかはこっちの方がのんびりできていい。
Yeah. While watching Satake take a puff of his cigarette, I considered how to approach the topic. This is my first time talking to someone in the police while hiding my X-Day investigation.
君は肝心なことを忘れてる。ここにもう一人いること。署内で聞き込みもいいけど、意見を求められた時どう答えるかちゃんと考えて発言しないと、殺されちゃうかもしれないよ。
We gotta remember that the caller is listening. The caller is listening. Ashirashi pointed advice. I said a small slip of the tongue could endanger my life. How could I ask and make it sound natural? The more I pondered it, the drier my throat felt.
ひょっとしてお嬢ちゃんも緊張してるのか。
No. See, we should have thought about this before, asking to talk to him. I was worried that my silence was suspicious, but Satake was giving me a toothy grin.
Yeah. 実は俺もお嬢ちゃんみたいなこと話すのなんざ久しぶりでな。
Girl like me? Bro, what?
ほら、うちは男状態だろ。ああいう環境に染まりきってるから怖がらせちまったんじゃないかと思ってな。
Not at all, sir. On the contrary, I'm glad you're easy to talk to.
嬉しいこと言ってくれるね。桜川やうちの連中と来たら口やかましいだの親父だの好き放題言うもんだからよ。そんな風に言われたのは久々だが悪い気はしねえな。このままなんてことない話に花を咲かせたい気もするが。4月5月の X デイ事件について特防としていろいろ聞きたいってことだったよな。桜川に話を持ちかけられた時から気にはなっていたんだが、ひょっとして特防は関係ないんじゃねえか？
I was startled that he hit bullseye immediately, but I couldn't give that away. Girl, as soon as you went he knows, girl. You gotta act better like that. You gotta have a poker face.
その様子だと図星か。
See, girl.
隠そうとしても無駄だぜ、お嬢ちゃん。こっちとら場数を踏んでるんだ。
His voice was quiet, but his words bore a lot of gravity. For that, I'm saving. There's no way I get this right away. So I have to answer in a way that he can help me, but also not let the caller know that I'm against him. So I think being silent about it isn't gonna be too bad. I think we'll be okay. No matter how careful I was, he'd see through any deception I could put together. He was a detective with a wealth of experience. A sloppy lie wouldn't work on him. If I lose his trust now, I could lose my chance to learn anything about the X-Day crime. See? Yeah. Satake didn't press me for more. In fact, he seemed to be observing me. I have to hide the collar and come up with a valid reason. Making up my mind, I answered. As you stated, the reason I'm here to see you today has nothing to do with Skirple. Oh, shoot. Sorry, hold on. I didn't realize. It's for a different reason. What I'd like to call a greater reason.
大きな理由ね。今度は嘘じゃねえみてえだな。
Hey, I guess right. Fun fact, I'm working on my second Valentine's art of one of my Genshin OCs, so I'm writing Rihanna's story about Okama and another OC who I was allowed to use also. Valentine's Day already? I feel like everybody's getting prepared for Valentine's Day. You know what? The more prepared, the better you are. I hope it goes well. Hope it goes well for you, Michelle. Satake examined me with sharp eyes. Of course he'd be wary after I lied to him once already. I braced myself for this do-or-die moment and carefully picked my words. I'm actually working with a certain group of individuals to investigate the X-Day crimes. Yes, they operate outside the police force and are investigating X-Day independently. Sakuragawa is acquainted with them. When I told her that I wanted to research the crime, she introduced me to you.
X-Day 事件の捜査は特防の仕事じゃねえよな。
No, but as long as they remain unsolved, the lives of Shinjuku citizens are under constant threat. I know that these cases can't be solved just by my efforts alone. But who's committing these acts and why they're doing so? I want to know the truth behind it all.
なるほどな。
Yeah. Some of what I said wasn't exactly truthful, but the X-Day crimes were a personal issue. Maybe that's why Satake had believed me. I assume that he's heard enough from Sakuragawa to know my secret matches. The people who introduced me to her are at a certain detective.
待った。ひょっとしてそいつは榎本峰夫のいる場所じゃねえか？
Yes, that's correct.
ああ、そうか。榎本が絡んでたってわけか。道理で 俺みてえな子さんがわざわざ選ばれたわけだ。
Satake rubbed his jaw and then nodded at me approvingly. It makes a lot of sense that he'd know where Inamoto went off to after the police service, but Satake had visibly reacted when I said the phrase detective agency. That seemed to strongly indicate that Satake was concerned about Inamoto.
なあ、お嬢ちゃん。榎本は今も事件を追ってんのか？
Eh? I was confused at the sadness in his expression as he asked the question. He's asking if Inamoto's still investigating? I've just started working with him recently, so I don't really know. But he didn't seem very enthusiastic about the investigation. Since I'm also researching the April and May cases, we're currently partners.
そうか。
But his lack of enthusiasm might be because he hasn't accepted me yet. I'm fundamentally lacking in experience, and I don't know if I can help much in a fight. It was depressing to say it, but it was definitely the truth. Yeah. And it's a common theme with a lot of like ultimate MCs. They always say like, oh, I'm not strong enough or whatever for this situation. But you know, to be fair, when you're in a main character of chaos, you're gonna always not be well equipped. Everybody have plans? Yeah. Single people stay home or go work. Hey, you know what? It's another work day for me, bro. I'm gonna get my money. That's all I care about. That's why having a friend as a Valentine's friend. Ooh, that is true, yeah. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day with anyone, even with my friends. I'm glad Valentine's Day is on Saturday, though. Oh, it is this week? Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm glad my dad got me back. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Whenever I go outside during Valentine's Day, like whenever I'm going to like class or work, they always hand me like there's always like a random stranger like just happening to like give flowers to everybody, and yay, I'm included. When a Kamikon is like, ooh, have fun. I'm doing my best so that he'll acknowledge me, but it doesn't seem to be going very well. I smiled bitterly as I stated my feelings. That's the favorite.
そりゃお嬢ちゃんのせいじゃねえよ。
It's not? Satake put out a cigarette in a portable ashtray.
事件のことを知りたがる理由ってのが生半可なもんなら突っぱねようと思ってたが、あいつが関わってんなら話は別だ。4月と5月の事件について教えてやるよ。それから榎本についてもな。
2 for 1, let's go! Satake's face was serious and I nodded. Please do. Alright, lock in, guys, lock in. Information time. Ooh. Hi, guys. What?
ただいま。あれ、今日タケルは？
今日はまだ来てない。榎本、それは？
ああ、これっすか？インスタントのご当地ラーメンです。スーパーで全国の売ってるの見つけて買ってきたんですよ。パッケージからして超うまそうなんだよな。
そうだな。
いつも飯は柳先輩に頼り切っちゃってるし、今日はこれ俺が作りますから。よーし、じゃあ榎本峰夫様特製職人顔負けのラーメンを。
榎本。
はい。
捜査の方はどうだ？
You just got an ad? Bro! Okay, so that's out of my control, guys. I cannot do anything. It says it only is supposed to like do pre-roll ads, but I guess they're adding it in whenever they want now, which sucks, cause what the hell, YouTube? I'm the one in control, and I put it in manual, so like I get to press the button on when I want ads or not, but it's not listening to me. YouTube, why YouTube? Okay. Let me see if Oh, why is it automatic? No. Save. I swear to I turned this off. What the hell? It's so weird. Okay. I turned it off again. That is very, very weird. Okay. Huh. They're not even good ones. YouTube wants the ad dollars. Yeah, they really do, bro. Okay, it should be turned off now. Maybe do a refresh just in case. I don't see an option. Like I don't see it popping up that it's gonna do it again. Yeah. Good day to be on TikTok, right? Don't give them any ideas, Haruhi, bro. Give them an idea that TikTok's over. Yeah, I'm always insulted by how lame they usually are. They've only been a handful that I just stop and watch them because they're actually interesting. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't really like them either. Anyways, I miss Yanagi. Me too, yeah. How's your conversation?
ぼちぼちっす。
後ろめたいことがないならちゃんと俺の目を見て話せ。
別に後ろめたいことなんてないですけど。
You are. Okay.
ほら俺、星野の面倒も見ないといけねえし。だから忙しくて。
本当にそれが理由か？
すみません。言い訳です。
お前がただ無意な時間を過ごしているわけじゃないのは分かってる。だが時間は有限だ。時間をかけて解決する問題ならいいが、そうじゃないのはお前も分かっているだろう。
はい。
お前の恐怖を俺が拭ってやることはできない。ただお前に後悔はさせたくない。
柳先輩、
笹塚も気にしていたからな。何かあったら遠慮なく俺たちを頼っていい。
He's concerned. He doesn't act like it, that's for sure.
ありがとうございます。俺、買い忘れたものがあったんで、外出てきます。
Got shy. Okay. Bummer. Back to the story. After I patiently waited for a little bit, Satake managed to secure an empty interview room for us.
まあ、かけてくれよ。
Yes, excuse me.
にしても人の縁ってのは不思議なもんだ。こうやってあいつの話をすることになるとはな。榎本、あいつ面白いやつだろ。みなりからして突飛で派手でよ。
Okay. He told me that his eye patch is a sign of respect for Date Mosame.
そうそう。警察官だってのに何考えてんだって話だよな。しかしあそこまで行くと笑っちまう。
Oh, he was like that back then too. That's funny. I did too, actually, but then he got pouty.
変わってねえな、あいつは。奇想の一員だってのに、いい意味でバカで。ほっといても一人で騒ぐし、そのくせ変なとこで気遣いだったりしてよ。
Once his mind is set up on something, he just can't leave it be.
そうなんだよ。考えるより先に行動しちまう典型的なタイプだな。
Satake's eyes seemed very kind as he spoke about Inamoto, like those of a father boasting about his son. Maybe while Inamoto was in field ops, they were close enough to feel like a family. I recalled the bright and cozy atmosphere when I visited.
俺から見ても、あいつはいい警察官だった。誰よりも正義に燃えて、どんな小さなことも見過ごさないよう常に心がけてて、誇りを持ってこの仕事をしてたんだ。
We were both investigating the X-Day cases from April and May, but I had never seen Enomoto put any serious effort into it. It had been bothering me, but I didn't know if I should mention it. What happened to Enomoto? I yearned to find out. Maybe I could help, but we were only temporary partners.
さっき、榎本が捜査に乗り気じゃねえって言ってたよな。それはな、警察を辞めてからの話じゃねえんだ。
It didn't make it sound like it happened while he was in the police, but it clashed with what I heard about Enomoto while he was an officer.
あいつの気持ちを思えば、その理由もわからなくはないんだけどな。
Huh?
榎本はこの事件に関わるのが怖えんだよ。
Oh, that makes sense.
だんまりかよ。お前何のためにここにいるわけ？起訴をやめたのも事件を追うためだろ。だったら、そのために動いてみせろよ。
That's why you said man up. Okay. Still pretty young though. When that happened, he looked as if he was weighed down by some burden. Enomoto seems like someone who would have pursued the truth once. Is there some tragic event in his past that changed him somehow, so he's unable to do so anymore?
榎本にはこれぞ正義のあり方だと目標にしてた憧れてたやつがいたんだ。
Okay, prediction. The person that he looked up to got killed, and they were on the video. That'd be crazy.
名前は藤井優太。
I called it. Yuta Fuji? I gulped when I heard the familiar name. The only confirmed death in the May killings that were broadcast?
そうだ。藤井も明るいやつでな。後輩思いで正義感の強い男だった。そんな藤井を榎本も慕っていてな。傍から見たら二人は兄弟みてえに見えたもんだ。
TWST. Oh, that's where I recognize the name from. Yeah. Imagine. No. He didn't die, guys. He got isekai'd by the carriage. They just think it's a death.
Mineo!
お、藤井先輩おはようございます。
Oh, this is his pad.
お前、また窃盗犯捕まえたんだって？やるじゃねえか。さすがうちのホープ様だな。
何言っちゃってんですか。おだてると調子乗りますよ。
いや、マジで。お前が現場に遭遇する頻度といったらさ、やっぱ勘がいいんだよ、ミネオは。
そんなたまたまっすよ。ほんと偶然見回り中に出くわして。
忘れたのか？その偶然が大事だって前も言っただろう。
あ、そうっすよね。
お前にとってはただの偶然でも被害者にとっちゃ人生に関わるからな。
はい、先輩がいつも言ってるそれちゃんと忘れてません。
おお、偉い偉い。はあ、こうやってどんどん功績上げてミネオもいつか俺を飛び越していくのかね。
俺が藤井先輩をそれはないない。
Seems so close.
わかんねえぞ。お前が巣立つ日を思うとほんのちょっとだけ1ミリくらいは寂しい気持ちになるな。うん。
それしか寂しくないんですか？もっと寂しがってくださいよ。っていうか俺が追っかけるのはずっと先輩の背中ですから。今日の窃盗犯捕まえられたのだって先輩のおかげなんですよ。先輩常日頃から周囲に目を配れ、些細な違和感も見過ごすなって言ってくれてたじゃないですか。俺に偶然を与えてくれたのは先輩なんです。だから俺だけの手柄じゃないっす。
で、今日は何をおごってほしいんだ？
He was trying to, when he treated us, he was trying to be like a senpai.
ステーキでっておごってほしいから言ったわけじゃないっすよ。
あ、でも俺の手柄でもあるんだったらお前のおごりでもいいわけだよな。よーし、今日はステーキか。
そりゃないっすよ先輩。
Damn, he got dirty twice by steak dinner. He was killed by Adonis, and it wasn't an indiscriminate murder. He had been declared as one of the 4 criminal police officers and judged accordingly. Enomoto looked up to Fuji because he believed in righteousness. But from the public's point of view, Fuji certainly looked like a bad man. I couldn't imagine how shocked Enomoto felt. He had lost the man who was his moral compass.
4月の動画の解析が終わってねえ段階から榎本は拉致された一人が藤井だと断言してた。
藤井先輩ですよ。間違いない。俺が先輩を見間違えるなんてありえない。絶対それだけはない。
Wow. So thanks to Enomoto.
佐竹さん、 いたずらだとかのんきなこと言ってる場合じゃないですよ。今すぐ上に掛け合ってください。じゃなきゃ先輩が。
だが上層部はすぐに動かなかった。
Clearly, they had a month, bro.
当時はまだアドニスって名も出てねえし、証拠はネットに流れた作りの荒い動画のみ。たちの悪いいたずらって可能性もあったからな。
And you know what gets me? These higher ups, they probably got like reports of like these are 4 police officers who didn't show up to work for a whole month. Obviously, you're gonna know who they are, right? You just don't assume like they quit out of nowhere, right? They have to like do a letter and everything. I heard like quitting in Japan is like a very like hard task to do. So like they probably knew who they are, and they took a whole month, and then they died anyways. That's on the higher ups, bro. Totally on the higher ups. I hope they feel guilty.
それから藤井を含む新宿内の警察官と連絡が取れないことが分かって、ようやく本格的な捜査が始まったが、初動捜査が遅れたのは致命的なミスだった。進展のないまま5月になって。
When the officers were executed on video.
ああ、もちろん身内が殺されて警察だって黙っちゃいねえ。皮肉なことにあれが流れたからこそ警察全体が捜査の方針を固めたからな。殺害現場を特定し犯人を捕らえる。そのために俺も榎本も必死だったよ。
I've heard a little about the discovery of the body, but not much else. There were only the bloodstains of the other officers aside from Fuji.
それを見つけたのは榎本だ。映像解析も難航してる段階で、ひたすら自分の足であらゆる場所を回ってた。寝食を忘れて、魂ごと削るような執念でな。勇気が乗り移ったみてえな気迫だった。
Dude, he probably feels so guilty.
本当にアドニスの仕業なら、正直手遅れだろうって署内でささやかれても、あいつだけは一人諦めなかったんだ。当時のことは忘れられねえ。殺害の動画が流されたから5日後、生々しい血の匂いが充満する部屋の中で、榎本は死人みてえな面をしてた。
Bro. And it's a body that's been there for 5 days. So you know it stinks. Mineo.
榎本。
出たよ。なんて。
気持ちはわかるが、現場保存だ。榎本、できるな。
Cannot.
嘘。
榎本。
嘘だろ。嘘だ。
His tears. Do you see that? I didn't notice until now, but his tears are coming from the iPad.
認めねえ。絶対に許さねえ。
それからの榎本は犯人に対する憎悪に突き動かされてるみてえだった。
That is bad.
あのおちゃらけた明るいバカが嘘みてえになりを潜めちまってな。俺や機捜の連中の言葉も聞き入れず捜査にのめり込んでたんだが、7月も目前って時に辞表を出しやがった。
During the middle of the investigation?
兆候が全くなかったわけじゃねえ。藤井殺害の背景を調べていくうちに少しずつあいつは変わっていった。 どういうわけか、あれだけ強烈だった熱意や怒りが消えちまってな。藤井の仇を取るんじゃなかったのかって聞いたら、あいつは無理して笑ってこう言ったんだ。
Just died. Oh no. Okay. I'm frozen because my phone's dead. Let me just charge it real quick. End the stream soon. Bummer. Let me just see if I can like get it live.
何言ってんですか、佐竹さん。俺は諦めたわけじゃないですよ。諦めるわけないじゃないですか。
そしてあいつは警察を辞めた。
He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. Enomoto acted like the office's mood maker, but I never guessed that his past was like this. You know what they say? They say like the happiest person usually has like the saddest, I guess they're usually the saddest person, right? The happiest person on the outside is usually the saddest person on the inside. Yeah. That sucks. Oh, I'm alive. Yay!
事件当時のことで俺が語れるのはこれくらいだな。あの事件を紐解きたいってんなら榎本の存在を抜きには語れねえ。あいつは格好をつけたがるからな。なかなか話そうとしねえだろうが。あいつの本音を引き出すために今の話を切り出すなら俺のせいにしとけ。なんで知ってんのか警戒されるだろうからな。
Okay. No, I'm the one who asked you for all this information.
気にすることはない。年寄りは話好きなんだ。
What? Fudge about it? Is that an actual saying? I think, or did they mean to say? Did they mean to write? Forget about it. Fudged about it. Forget about it. I'm old. Okay.
俺は直接手を貸してやれねえが、榎本はまだあの事件に対する思いが残ってるはずなんだ。こんなことを言うのは筋違いかもしれねえ。だが、それでも言わせてくれ。お嬢ちゃん、榎本を頼む。
We will be his designated therapist. Don't worry. I've been through this many times. I got this in the bag. Satake bowed to me. Oh, Enomoto doesn't trust people anymore because of Fuji's death. It hurts to be betrayed by someone you trust. So maybe he thought that he was better off not placing his trust in anyone. But that's just too sad. I haven't been very helpful yet, and he hasn't acknowledged me. But I'll show Enomoto that I can be a partner that has his back. I declared my determination, and Satake stared at me, taken aback. Then...
うまくいきゃなかなかの名コンビになりそうだ。お嬢ちゃんが榎本とつながってると聞いて、こいつはひょっとしたらと思ったが、話してよかった。お嬢ちゃんなら自分の殻に閉じこもってる榎本をどうにかしてくれそうだ。
Satake handed me a note with his contact information written on it.
気になることや、あとは榎本に急を据えてほしいときは連絡してくれ。俺がガツンとげんこつかましてやっからよ。
Okay. Okay. That was tense, but I'm glad I was able to get Satake to talk. I have finally taken a step towards discovering the truth. Okay. May victim has been added to materials. Okay, that's where I'm gonna stop the game for now. That was good. I liked the little lore. I liked the little investigate. We haven't really done a full-fledged investigation yet. I have not used my gun yet either. I was expecting somebody to die today, but that didn't happen. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. LOL, thanks, old man. Yeah. He's sweet. He's a sweet guy. I'm glad that Enomoto had him as a mentor too. So what is the next stream like? What are we playing? Next stream, I'm gonna draw for Malice's birthday. So I'm gonna talk about all about Malice and draw Malice and Yeah, and that will be the last birthday stream that I will do for a long time. I need to take a break from birthday streams. It's just too much. I can't be going live on like random days of the month like this all the time. And we didn't die. Yeah, that's on the 18th. Yes, it's on the 18th, which is a Sunday. That's the coming Sunday, and it's gonna be at 4 p.m. EST. Be there or be square. And Malice. Oh, Rose, will you be live for the 4th anniversary? Yeah, I should be. It's not, the 4th anniversary is not this week. It's gonna be right after Malice's birthday, right? I have to check the Twist news, and I have to make sure that I keep track. Will you do Kaleem? I'm gonna celebrate Kaleem's birthday, but I'm not gonna be doing it on stream. I think. I'm back. Welcome back. I changed my profile picture for him. Oh yeah, Melius. Rats. I work. Oh, during Malice's birthday? Oh man, you work on a Sunday? That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll probably be able to join, but not without interruptions. I mean, hey, a lot of people like come to my streams. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it to the stream, blah, blah, blah. You guys can come. Don't even have to comment anything, because I can talk to myself. It's fine. All right, I can ramble on. It's fine. I know people like to lurk. I personally love to lurk during live streams. I very rarely ever like use the chat function to talk to my favorite streamers, so totally get it. I'm gonna draw Yume art of me and Malice. Oh yay! I was watching a bit of Color X Malice movie. Is it good? Because I heard people didn't like it. Yay, Kaleem is so silly. He is. Rose, by the way, my little sister passed chapter 300 in book 300? Oh, she's at that part then. She's getting near the end. Ooh, I hope your sister enjoys the ending. Let me know what your sister thinks of the ending. But make sure to put like little spoiler tags. I don't know. I kind of want to like get rid of the rule that says no more book 7 spoilers, because we're kind of finished with book 7, and I played book 7, but there are some people who have not caught up to book 7 yet. So I don't know if I should leave it on or off. I'm debating. It was a bit confusing since today was my first day watching it, but it was fun so far. Okay, good. That's good. I'm happy to hear. A lot of Ultimate animes rarely get good treatment in terms of like animation quality and storyboarding and stuff. Sometimes the pacing is off, so I'm glad to hear that the movie is great. My favorite Ultimate anime personally is Kamigami no Asabi. It has not, the anime, they English subbed the anime, but they didn't release the game in English, and it's made by Broccoli, the company who made Otono Prince Sama. And I'm just like, and Jack Jean, they also made Jack Jean. I'm just like, guys, please release it to the wild. Release it to me. The day that Ultimate game comes out, I will go crazy. I love the anime so much. But yeah. Review stream roles, no problem. Yeah, I'm proud of my little sister. Yeah! I'm proud of your little sister too, bro. I don't think if I was young playing Twist, I don't know if I would have been able to keep up. No, actually, no, I would, because you win Twist by like logging in every day and stuff. But yeah. All right, so that is it for today's stream. I'm gonna catch you guys on Sunday if you will be there, and if not, I hope you enjoy the VOD for Sunday. Yeah, I'm looking very forward to it. In the meantime, guys, think of music, games that not music, games that Malice would play, because I have no idea what Malice would play. I can't be Castlevania because that's what I gave Lilia. So yeah. Right. Bye everyone. Bye.